The things I go to please you people. What is up, YouTube? I'm NintendoMan64, and I'm bringing you the next episode of Pokemon HeartGold, the Action Replay Edition. Last time, we explored Blackthorn City, and I promised I would beef up my team to basically higher levels, and here we are, level 37, everybody. And while not everybody has changed, there has been some dramatic improvements with certain members of our team. I'm going to run through them all. Derporia did not change. However, one person that did is my boy Mama's Boy. While I was trying to get that little twerp Alan to find me a Firestone, I went to the game corner in Goldenrod City and basically got 4,000 coins. With that, I got the TM for Swords Dance, which I have taught to Mama's Boy. Swords Dance, Thick Club, and once I get this boy Earthquake, he might be the most powerful Pokemon I've ever had. As his attack strength is already doubled, so that's 170 right now. Add the double the tier for a Swords Dance and same type attack bonus with Earthquake. Oh my lord. I taught Taboo's Cross Poison in place of Wing Attack, thanks to a heart scale that I found on Route 32 while surfing. Mostly because I kept trying to do the Rock Smash technique outside of Cianwood, and all I kept getting was fucking Shuckles and Krabbies, so Cross Poison is basically a poison type version of Slash that can poison, and it will definitely make us more powerful. Soups did not change because Soups doesn't need to change. Alessi has not changed because Alessi does not have to change. And I taught Nutmeg, our Growlithe, Iron Tail for a bit more coverage, type coverage. So if, say, Gyarados is out, or, sorry, Derporia is out, or Soups is out, and I need someone who can deal with a Rock type, or an Ice type, well, he already has Fire for that, but you guys know the drill. Iron Tail for type coverage, Bite for type coverage, Flamethrower for type coverage. I've been looking over when I should evolve Growlithe. You know, should the event arise that I ever get a Firestone. And there's very conflicting reports on when I should evolve it. Some say I should evolve it before level 39, which is when Arcanine learns Extreme Speed, but there are others that suggest that maybe I should use different moves. Or maybe I should just wait for like special moves that Growlithe can learn that it can't learn as Arcanine in Gen 4. In fact, while I'm waiting here and trying to debate, I'm going to pull up the Gen 4 Learn Set for Growlithe, thanks to the Pokemon database. And the only move I really miss out on is Flare Blitz. Oh, and Crunch. Ooh, that is tough, though. Crunch and Flare Blitz? Granted, I was probably going to end up keeping Flamethrower anyway. But I am going to hold off evolving Nutmeg for the moment, because I was also here at the Pokeathlon Dome doing all the shenanigans I could possibly do, and yes, you need 2,500 to get a Firestone here. I am purchasing it. And you will need 3,000 to get a Duskstone here after you get the National Dex, so essentially it's just that we're waiting on us beating the game in order to evolve Alessi to her full potential as a Miss Magius. Also, before I forget, I gave Alessi a bunch of calciums. I used a lot of our money that we had earned, stocked up on items, but specifically bought a bunch of calcium so I could basically negate Alessi's not so helpful nature in regards to, you know, how much damage it's going to be capable of doing. Because, like I said, Miss Magius is the definition of a special sweeper and a special god, really. But there really isn't much else for us to do. But I do have the Firestone now, so I can evolve Nutmeg, whenever I want to. So, that basically just leaves the gym, which is, honestly, I don't know what to make of this gym going forward. Honestly, this gym is probably going to belong to Soups and Derporia. You know, the Derp brothers, or the Derp siblings. Mama's Boy is going to be effectively useless in this gym. Taboos could be useful for speed and for poisoning. Alessi may be useful for just doing damage if I can get some charge beams off. And Nutmeg's going to be completely useless in this gym. So Nutmeg and Mama's Boy are not going to be useful, but Soups, Derporia, Taboos, and Alessi could have their use. But primarily, my boy Soups is going to come in, and he is going to wreck shit up in this gym. Here at Blackthorn City. I will be right back, though. Unfortunately, I'm getting a phone call, and I have to answer it. Sorry about that, but you know these people. They only choose to call me when I'm recording. But while I was on the phone and listening to that drudgery, I basically decided that while I would love for Nutmeg to know Flare Blitz, I'm essentially going to wait till she can learn Crunch. So she is going to evolve literally right before we go to the Pokemon League. So she is essentially going to be here to knock down vital attack strengths of Pokemon moving forward. Now, obviously, as you guys know, Arcanine is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, so the fact that I'm going to have to keep it as a Growlithe, as long as I'm probably going to have to, because it needs to get up, how many? 5 more levels for it to do that. And while it does learn Heat Wave and Flare Blitz later on, Flamethrower will do just fine by me. Iron Tail is fine. Crunch can replace Bite. And I can just get a Heart Scale, hopefully, to teach it Extreme Speed should the need arise. But we cannot just keep talking about Nutmeg, because we have real shit to do in this gym, which is filled with lava, which is interesting. And this guy's stopping us. Yo, champ in the making. The gym has unstable footing. Keep your Pokemon in their Pokeballs. Now, Clair uses the mythical and sacred Dragon-type Pokemon. You can't damage them very easily, but you know, they're supposed to be weak against Ice-type moves. Now, this is why catching a Pokemon on Ice Path is very good for you. And sort of why I was very hesitant in recent episodes to maybe put Alessi on the side so I could get a Jinx out to basically sweep through this team, because that's basically how good Jinx is. But I've decided I don't really need to do that. I'm gonna be ballsy and not have to worry about that. Instead, I'm just gonna be battling these trainers the only way I know how, to have Soups dance around them and have them be like, you know what? No, I quit. Not dealing with this guy. Look at this derp. All he does is dance. Now, because Light Ghost type, Dragon type is a very, I don't want to say like oft used, like not that, I don't know what the word would be. I guess the word would be, let's go to Mama's Boy. I guess the word would be like very underutilized type in the first couple of generations. There is only one family of dragons, as we all know, the Dratini line, which ultimately evolves into Dragonite, and this can be problematic. Ha! Ha 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 ha! You fool. You fool! Thinking you could beat Mama's boy. Alright, and a Seadra. Now that is where we go out. But, as I was saying, because they don't use... because there is only one technical family of dragons, the Horsey line will be utilized here. Now, the Horsey line is a Seahorse line, obviously, and they are pure water type, so do with that what you will. Soups doesn't really need to worry about much because Horsey and Seadra, one of their most critical weaknesses is the fact that the two have incredibly poor special defenses, which is one of the reasons why I chose not to use a Seadra in my first Pokemon Emerald Let's Play, though I really wanted to. And that's one good blow for Mama's boy. And we took him down. Nice. Now, Derporia is going to be the one holding the amulet coin. And I think that's because I'm probably going to need Derporia for the last couple of challenges, because Clair has one Pokemon that we all know about that can absolutely wreck a team. Especially if that team is ill-prepared to fight said Pokemon. Let's just say Gen 2 gave Seadra an evolution that made it my favorite Pokemon. Also, that made it a real pain in the ass to fight. Alright, so let's go Mama's boy again. I don't really know why I'm bothering to show these in regular speed, because it's basically going to be the same thing every time. Except, you know, when Bone Club friggin' misses. Because Mama's boy can't handle this shit. Why not? And you died. Good job, Mama's boy. Proud of you. Proud of you. You're doing God's work. And Ice Fang. Wow, really? You didn't even kill the damn thing? I'm kind of disappointed, Derps. You should be doing more damage than you've been. Maybe I should let you hold the Never Melt Ice instead. I don't know. Alright, Moo Moo Milk time. You did your job, but we have other things that must be done. And we can't just have Mama's boy napping on the job. Not when we've got an 8th gym badge to get. Alright. Up. Down. There we go. Sorry, the puzzles here can be minorly annoying. And it is unfortunate that these two gens didn't really do much to, like, spruce some love for dragon types, because obviously they've done a ton of work with dragon types since basically since Gen 3 they introduced Altaria, Salamence, Rayquaza, Flygon. Damn, they did a lot of dragons in Gen 3 now that I realize it. And then Gen 4 with Garchomp and Palkia and Dialga. And Giratina too, of course. And Gen 5 did a lot with some dragons too. So basically they've done a lot with dragons since Gen 2. I just wish they'd get a little bit more love. Alright, Alessi grew to level 38. She's going to need the stat boost because going into the fight with the Elite Four, she is probably going to be my worst Pokemon. And only going to be useful against one or two of the members. Alright, so that leaves one more trainer and then Clair herself. Nutmeg, you're not... Nutmeg and Taboos are not holding anything. Nutmeg doesn't have to. Taboos... I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Not ought to know the Pokemon. I don't know. Like, you know, one of my catchphrases, but I don't know. Alright, Soups. Let's get you out of there, Mama's boy. And Swords Dance. And Bone Club. That's my boy. You just destroy their worlds because that's what you do. There you are. Oh crap, I think I ruined it. There we go. Alright, so what you want to do is save in front of her because she is a bit of a hateful bitch. And she can be problematic. For those who are ill-prepared, Claire can definitely give you a run for your money. Now, believe it or not, you know what, I'm going to hold off. I was going to use a Lessie to start off this fight to hope maybe I could get some charge beams off, but obviously she knows how to raise her own specific Pokemon that I was just staring at on screen. So this can be a bit of a problematic situation. But I have faith in my guys, so let's do this. I am Claire, the world's best Dragon-type master. Oh, bullshit! What? I'm sorry, I have a cold. I can hold my own against even the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine, let's do this. As a gym leader, I'll use my full power against any opponent. Alright, the last of the Johto gym leaders, Claire. Dragons, obviously. She will start off with a Gyarados. Level 38, it is already stronger than my Gyarados. But it is also a female like mine. But strategy is key here. It's going to use Dragon Rage, because that's basically all it can really do against Soups, because most of its moves are either Dragon or Water-based. And Soups is, well, Soups. He don't give no shits about either of those types, because he is the Soup King. Frenzy Plan or Petal Dance? Let's try, let's see how much Petal Dance does. We're probably gonna die here, but the key is I poison that Gyarados, and that's what matters. Oh, damn! Alright, so it's gonna use Dragon Rage. There goes Soups. Alright, so we can hope Alessi is faster now. And if she is, she'll get a shit ton of experience. So, just for shits and giggles, let's try... Oh, you bitch! Alright, fine. Ooh, nice. Alright. Charge Beam! Come on. Ah, there you go. That's my Alessi. Alright, next up is Dragonair. With Soups gone, I'm going to need Derporia to basically crush the rest of this fight. But that's what my plan was. I needed to get that Gyarados out of the way, as it can essentially rampage its way to victory in more ways than one. Alright. Basically, now it's basically just Ice Fang until we get to our last Pokemon. And you Thunder Waved me, you bitch. But I have Cherry Berries now because I got a shit ton of berries while trying to get some TMs. Let's save that Ice Fang and we'll bite you to death. Good job, Derps. Keep leveling up there, Alessi. And another Dragonair. Now the Dragonairs all have very similar types. It's basically just one move that they're different on. I think one knows Surf and the other one knows Thunderbolts. But we'll find out eventually. Or we may not, who knows. And good job, Derporian, and we froze it! Nice! Oh, come the fuck on! Come on! Come on! What is this bullshit? It froze! It thawed! You bitch! Cherry Berry! Alright, and another Dragon Pulse. And same plan as last time. We just bite. Because I don't want Ice Fang missing. And I might need it for later down the line. Alright. Lessie to level 39. Good. Alright, Kingdra. Okay. My favorite Pokemon, but it is a total bitch to take out. If only Soups were here. I can revive him, but I'm going to try not to. We've had a very good run against Gym Leader so far in this game. I want to hold off on using Alessi and Gyarados because I know I need their strategies. So I'm going to try Cross Poisoning and U-turning. See if I can get some extra damage in. Alright, and this might actually kill Taboos. Shit. Oh, it's a critical hit. Frig. Let's go with let's go with Alessi. Alright. Plan here now. Confusing won't help. But if I can get some Shadow Balls in and Charge Beams, this could actually work in my favor. Oh, you bitch. It's gonna use this... No. The wand strategy was just fucking spamming Rest. Let's just try Shadow Ball again. Really? This is the strategy now? There we go. And it heals itself with the Citrus Berry, basically nullifying all that good work, all that God's work I did. And that's 3 Hydro Pumps it's used. Alright, so Derporia, you're up. Alright, you don't have a lot of strength, but we did cut its speed, we did cut its attack power. I don't think it knows any physical attacks, though. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be Hydro Pump, Smoke Screen, Dragon Pulse, and something else. And, of course, a friggin' course. Alright. Now I have to heal. Ordinarily, like I said, I want to avoid doing this, but this takes precedence because this Kingdra is playing like a bitch. And a friggin' course I miss. Alright, another Hyper Potion then, fine. And Ice Fang. Just to get a read of how much damage it would do. Ooh, nice. Okay. No way any of my other Pokemon are gonna outspeed this thing. Basically, it's just gonna be a test of endurance from this point on. And she's probably gonna use a Hyper Potion here. Yep. Oh, Full Restore, even worse. Okay. But if she's gonna use a Full Restore, then I guess I can use a Revive. And we will bring back my boy Soups. And we're gonna heal Soups while we're at it. And now we're just gonna keep rolling with Ice Fang. See if we can get a freeze, but I don't think we're gonna. Hydro Pump. It just wasted Hydro Pump, which is good in my books. Let's go with Poison Powder. Perfect! Attaboy, Soups! Alright, so the good news is since our accuracy is lowered, there's a chance we might not get confused with Petal Dance. And let's see. Let's see how Soups does against this Kingdra. Oh, you! Oh, it knows Hyper Beam. That's its other move. And Petal Dance. And I think this thing is done. Goodbye, Kingdra. Did a number on our team. But Soups gets up to level 38. Good for him. Still no 100 over physical defense, but whatever. I lost? I don't believe it. There must be some mistake. The mistake is that you lost. I won't concede this. I might have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. Bitch, I beat you fair and square. Since you used the full restore, I used the revive, and I poison powdered your dragon, and then I danced around it, making it want to quit life. Because that's what Soups does. I know, you should take the Dragon Master Challenge. Behind this gym is a place called Dragon's Den. There is a small shrine at its heart. Go there. If you can prove that you've lost your lazy ideals, I will admit you are a trainer worthy of it. Wow. 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 You're pathetic, Clair. You're such a sore loser that now we have to go side questing? Come on, Soups. We don't need this shit. Mom? I swear to God, if you bought more stupid shit, I will cut you off for good. But berries, because of course. Let's see. What else did you buy? Yachi berries! I'm starting, or Yake berries. I think Yachi berries. And that's all. She's just here to waste my time. How much money do I have personally? 20,000. Okay. Unfortunately, even though she has had no screen time in this episode, with the exceptions of me talking about her, Nutmeg is really not going to be of much use to us in the Dragon's Den, so I have to go put her away. And we need to go get a Surf Slave. No, I did not name the Lapras I caught slave labor, though I should have. So I look at my team, the way it's built, Nutmeg is definitely the least likely to survive against the types of Pokemon we will come across in this friggin' Dragon's Den. Because, like I said, because there's not a real surplus of Dragon types, odds are we're gonna have to go in with one less member. In fact, actually, we might have to go in with two less. Because there is something in the Dragon's Den later that I would like to show. So, let's withdraw Yoshi the Second. So we can now go surfing. Right, Soups? We can go surfing in the USA. And that leaves us with a team of Soups, Derporia, Taboos, and Alessi. She said it was behind the gym, so this should be interesting. And we need someone who knows Whirlpool, don't we? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, guess what? Guess what, Yoshi the Second? You really are going to become my slave. And you can learn it. Good. Almost gave it to Derporia. That would have been a nightmare. Let's get rid of Mist, because you don't need it. Actually, I can get rid of any move I want on you, but whatever. And we will be progressing into the Dragon's Den next next episode! I know this one was a bit of a quickie, but the Dragon's Den has enough in it that could cover multiple episodes, so to be fair, that's what we're gonna do. So, thank you guys for joining me, and with this guy's last words, if Claire allows it, her grandfather, our master, will also. You may enter. So we will be getting into the Dragon's Den next episode. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm Nintendo Man 64. Join me next time when we do just that and teach this little bitch Claire what it means to lose with dignity. And by dignity, I mean this face. Until then, sayonara.